I'm thinking, but this is very strange and disturbing. What does it mean? What does it mean? What did happen? Who are these guys? These three kids? During several months, just a little picture, and then I found it fun. The one who is singing in this movie, Contre-Ténor, he just came for dinner and he said, "Oh, this is the best Nordic painting forever." I said, "Really? You know that?" He said, "Yeah, you have to go to Atheneum." So I went to Atheneum around 7 years ago, and then I was just in front of this real painting, and I was impressed because the size of the kids are normal human size, and it looks real and not at all like a 2D painting, and I was in a sort of strange state because it was real, it was not art, it was disturbing more than the little postal cards. At the same time, I was sleeping in Tulebay in an old Russian house, and someone borrowed me a book, the only book published on Earth about the making of the Wounded Angel, written by Marietta Levanto, who is here today. And then in this book, translated in English, it was explained that the painter never explained nothing, and I start to ask to my Finnish friends, what does it mean? And maybe 10 Finnish friends start to talk during half an hour and to tell deep stories. Half want to say, "This is me," or "I am the boy." And I was just thinking, wow, it's a very powerful picture. It just opens the brain of people immediately. I did the same test in Paris. It was different, but in a way it worked too. People have no knowledge of this painting in France, so they have another way to speak. But it was like a universal, mysterious vision that immediately create a big feedback to everyone. So I started to think it's maybe meaningful to make a movie, but it's too arty. Nobody will finance such a movie about the meaning of mysterious painting. And slowly happened that some friend who is here, Sarah Sarella, let me know that you should present the project to Kone Foundation grant. So I got help from Kone Foundation, and then I could translate the script in Finnish, and then I met after a while the producer, Kariao, from Making Movies, and he said, "Well, it looks interesting, maybe we can try to finance this. It's a problem because you are French, but if everything else is Finnish, we could finance it." And then it started around 2 years ago, and everything in this movie was Finnish, only me and the editor, Denis, who is in this theater today too. So everything is Finnish, and voilà. Life pushed me by good hazards to approach this mysterious, enigmatic painting and to do this movie, to be short.
Was it difficult to find all these people? Because with your film, you give a very interesting image of us, Finnish and from Finland. How did you choose these persons?
Oh, it was a long research. It took 3 years. I really started the first investigation 3 years ago, and you know, when I look for interesting characters for a documentary, I have no rules. It's all directions are possible. Friends of friends. Then one day I was on a bicycle in a battlefield, and I saw a farmer on her truck, the lady who speak about the dead daughter. So I just say, "Hello, can we talk?" And then we exchange phone, and then I came back to visit her family with a translator to speak about the Wounded Angel, because she was immediately in phase with this subject, you know, just by bicycle in the field. You know, I don't know why, I say, "Oh." And then there is a production, so I work with assistants, and when I look the painting, I was thinking we need to meet a lot of kids, because this is the subject, and wounded people and helpers. So that's why some assistant work for me to find some interesting paramedic, therapist, wounded people. So you know, it just all where possible. I can tell that, for example, Tapiola Coyer, I discovered a CD in France, and just because it was a Coyer with kids, I was thinking, oh, let's meet the conductor. And then I called him, he said, okay, let's talk. And then we have this charming scenes that we choose together to film the Sidameni Lele because of the words. I enjoy a lot Sibelius the harmonies, but the text of Alexis TV is so close to the painting that it was meaningful one more time. And then I met in a party, Moutayat. They play for the friend of a friend, so I met Petri Sirio. I said, hello, can we talk? He said, okay, let's do your movie. Well, all ways were good to find interesting characters.
Yeah, because I think you really touched something which can be called the Finnish melancholy. And it was like the red line of your film.
Yeah,
interesting to see that.
Maybe I understand and I feel the Finnish mood in general. And I have a lot of friends in Finland, so since I came minimum twice a year, and then now I come a lot for the movie. But I feel in a good harmony with the Finnish people. I discovered Finland after discovering Iceland. I started to be interested by Icelandic population, and then it was Finland. So I feel good the Nordic people, more the Finnish and the Icelandic ones.
Thank you. Any questions?
Can you tell us a little bit about the style of the film? I know that you didn't want to make like a traditional documentary, like you were looking for something else. So how did this style came to be? Comment le style de film?
Oui, it happens.
What's the style de film?
Well, because I'm not a purist of documentary, I'm not at start a documentary director. I used to make genre movies, fantasy and science fiction. And then one day I started to make documentaries about elves and ghosts in Iceland. So it was the real strangeness in the real world and not my imagination. So I never did documentary at the start, but then I was thinking, why not to film a documentary, not as a fiction, but with a real long preparation, and to get more powerful picture, to use a lot of music, to make a lot of tests with the camera, with the cinematographer, because a lot of documentaries, they film hundreds of hours and they spend a lot of time to edit. And for me, it's overboring to edit bad pictures. So I prefer to be alone with a tape recorder, and then I record hours of interview with these Finnish people, and then I pick some interesting things, and then I send back the text to everyone, and you have seen the movie. I say, are you okay to repeat this? And then there is almost a script of the movie. So we can, with the sound and the camera, prepare almost like a fiction, but it's not a fiction because I invent nothing. People just say what I have pre-selected in previous interviews. All this just because I think it's maybe more pleasant to have a nice show, because, and then why not to have colors and songs and music. I remember in a previous documentary, people said, why do you use music? It kills the reality, but well, it's a subjective choice to use a lot of music, for example. And today we have in the theater Tapani Rina, that I could synchronize 6 of his tunes is here, Tapani Rina. So thank you for the beauty of the music. So to try to answer you quickly.
So in a way, you had 2 levels. You have 2 rounds of shooting.
What do you mean 2 runs?
2 rounds, the tour.
No. In the reality, we filmed 6 times on 1 year, all over the season. But when I prepare the movie, I film nothing. I'm just alone with a tape.
Only with the tape recorder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing else, because for me it's boring to film 2 hours of interview, because what can I edit with that? It's nothing to show on screen. And it's good to meet people in advance, to not make immediate filming, because these people speak about in-time emotions or thoughts, and so they have to be natural, not shy in front of a crew. We are around 5 people, so it's not, you know, like a little reportage with one person. So they have to, I spend time with everyone to, it's not a long, but maybe 2-3 meetings before the filming, and then there is a sort of confidence, and so we can film.
You mentioned music here. How do you compare this performance to other performances? I personally found it much too loud. The volume was much too high. Is that something which Finkino found out? How do you consider it when you compare it to the other performances you have had? This is not the only one, I mean.
You mean in the movie the music was too loud?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You are exactly at the bad place, I have to be precise. I'm sorry, because I sit there and it was too low, but it's maybe... we made a test, yeah, but we did a screening test before to adjust the level. You know, we test music and voice, so when people talk, it's not too loud. When it's music, it's a little more loud, but you are exactly at the more intense level of sound, I have to say. Sorry if it was too loud. People were disturbed in the audience?
No.
Someone else? Bon, I'm sorry. It's
There is the next question there.
Following up on your creative process, I would like to know a little bit more about how did you decide to put the different chapters, if you want to call them chapters, maybe you want to call them in different ways, together. And I know there are many, I don't remember how many there are, so maybe going through all of them would be, would take too much time, but maybe thinking about how did you pick the first one and how did you pick the last one, if you will, or whatever you...
Yeah, no, I can explain, but when I was, after a first investigation, a long time before to film, I produced a first script project that I have to show to the producer, and it was already cut in around 10-12 chapters. I think it's interesting to structure a documentary because in a way the subject is more or less abstract and foggy and emotional, so it's not to be strict, that it's to help the narration of the editing and of the screening, simply like that. So then it takes a while to choose a good title for each chapter that has relationship with what happened after or before. But it's a sort of trick to help the audience to feel the time is passing, because it's around 89 minutes. So it's an aesthetic choice, but it's nothing strange. We have all read the books, so well. And some few movie directors use chapters, if I remember, some famous directors.
Why the first one and the last one?
Pardon?
Why the first one and the last one? How did they...
You mean
How did you decide to start with the first one, say?
You mean the last chapter?
Yes.
Well, it was to open the end of the movie to the future with this pre-born baby who is in danger, but anyway, I'm happy she survives the little pre-born babies. And so it was to end the movie. It's half narrative, half poetic and subjective, but it's to, I hope, I guess, I try to take the audience by the end with these chapters. Is it bad?
Thank you.
I wonder, have you had any dialogue with Hugo Simbergin about this film?
Pardon?
Have you had any dialogue with Hugo Simbergin about your film?
When I was first time in Athenaeum, I was in a sort of strange state, like people say the Stendhal syndrome, what happened to Stendhal in Florence. Suddenly you are just struck by a painting and you feel different, so maybe the soul of Hugo Simbergin is over the painting when the visitors come in the Athenaeum, so maybe he tried to push me.
Do you know if this film is going to be shown also in Athenaeum?
We didn't discuss, but first it will be released in November, mid-November in a lot of cities in Finland and in Finland, so it will be distributed in Finkino theaters in 1 month and a half. Then I guess we will release the DVD, so it should be nice to screen it once in the
That
Athenaeum.
would be a nice place to
You're right, but then we have to adjust some movie technical things. It will be possible. Good idea, Kitos. I was thinking that maybe you want to ask questions to the people who are part of the movie, because some of the Finnish crew and the French editor are here. Maybe you can join me and people have something to ask question to the cinematographer, Jonas Wilkenen. Jonas, if you will join us. Kirsi Goom, who has designed the angel clothes. Denise, the editor. Katri, who was assistant and casting. Tapani, if you want to answer a question, you can join us. Carly just moved because the producer he has some meetings. Did I forget someone? I have bad eyes. No? All the crew is here. If you have questions to the collaborators of the movie, Finnish ones and one French, voilà. Jonas, can you speak a little about your work?
Well,
I have a question. How did you communicate? Did you always understand him?
yeah,
He speaks very,
English.
sometimes very French.
it took me 2 days, then I started to understand everything, so the rest of the film was easy to communicate with. So no problems.
One detail about communication is that we were filming finally in 3 languages. It's not banal, because people are speaking Finnish, we speak in English, but sometimes there is improvisation, and anyway people are not actors, they don't read the text, they improvise. So Paula, who is here tonight, if you can join us, some Finnish French translator is all the time behind me to let me know if there is a change in the text. So we speak in 3 languages, so sometimes it's disturbing because you switch from French to English and suddenly they smile.
So what was the name of the school where they had painted their own version of the...
Alors the school where they're painting on the wall a sort of version, yes, it's in the Kuusamo school? No, Kuusamo school, yeah. The main...
Kuusamo.
Yeah, the main school of Kuusamo. And they did other masterpieces on the walls too, you know, the scream from Moonshot, something like that. Denise, do you have a comment about editing in a 3 language?
Yeah, but it was, for sure, it was a challenge to edit the movie where you don't understand a single word of what the people are saying. Hopefully we had Paula, who has been translating all the footage for us, so that I could switch from Finnish to French in my editing software. So we started by listening to the French, and then slowly, bit by bit, we switched to the Finnish to get the music of the language. Yeah, so it was a bit of a challenge, but it worked pretty well thanks to Paula, who's been doing a huge work at translating everything. That's I think it's like between 30 to 40 hours of footage to translate, so it's a huge amount of work, but it was completely necessary to achieve the editing.
And we didn't speak about the non-documentary scenes, and in the theater, Juliana joined us. She's the one who plays the angel in the movie. And Kirsi did the clothes. Juliana coordinated. We can decide that she has never did any movie before this one. And Kirsi was the one who had the subtle detail of the clothes. Kirsi and Juliana, if you want to say something.
Well, hello. Well, it was different to make this one. It's not a normal film, how you approach to everything like in a theater or a film. So it was a very different angle to come up with just a painting and seeing what it is, and is the key thing only the eye thing or what, and to approach it without having a dress on, or just many different things that you can think when you come close to the whatever came out. And this was an amazing lady to work with. She was amazing. Thank you.
We did a casting like for a normal fiction movie. We just cast 10 ladies, and Juliana was the one. We were very lucky to meet you, Juliana. Katri, who was a production manager and assistant, has a deep mission. For example, one day I give her a list. It would be good to have some handicapped person because it's the subject of the painting. So she could introduce us to the man who is on a chair. By making research, she found the fireman who used to have the Facebook photo with the fireman wounded angel. Can you tell me more about
I have a very loud voice. I'm not sure, do I need a microphone? What do you want me to tell?
But just to explain, because I can feel that maybe it's not usual to have this stylish movie with fiction and actors, so as you ask, maybe you can explain how it was working?
Okay, but I think in most of the professional documentaries, they do casting nowadays, because it is so time consuming. If you would have to find all the people by yourself, we wouldn't be seeing this film tonight, maybe in 5 years. So, yeah, but it's really like so many people you find by accident, like this fireman with this kind of that he's so keen on this painting and this angel that you just accidentally find this guy on Facebook who has this picture on his Facebook profile. So is that a professional casting? I don't know. But a lot of things you find by accident as well.
Yes. Any other questions? Madame.
I don't have a question, I have opinion. I have an opinion. I studied filming and all the things in media, and it was kind of different to see this movie because we have taught to film a movie in a totally different way, totally different style. So it was really interesting to see this and realize that you can really film a movie or anything just the way you like, and you don't have to follow the rules, and you just can have anarchy. I really loved it. It was totally unique.
Madame?
Yes, I would just like to say that it was really fascinating to see how foreigners again see Finland, in some aspect. We are really interested, we Finns, in this, how others look at us, what they think about it. And, this was, in that respect, it went rather deep in some aspects of our life beliefs and so on. So I think it was really interesting. And I'm wondering if there will be international distribution of this film. Has there been some plans? This is part of the 100-year celebration.
To be precise, the movie was ready only 2 days ago. So we had no time to think about international things, because since a while, and maybe since always, Pekka was expecting this screening today. So it was like a point at the end of a long tunnel. It was pre-planned since always, and finally we didn't fail to screen it today. But then the producer, Carle, for making movies, and me, we didn't have time to start to think about the future. We just to be ready today, and then the release in 7 weeks in Finland, and between that we will start to think about what will happen abroad. But for sure we will try to present the movie to good international festivals who are always based to make some selling in some foreign country. Because I'm French, we have a minority French co-production, so it should be that the movie will be in theater in France. But funny detail, before to start the production, we tried to get a pre-buy by Arte Channel, the French-German TV, and the people of Arte Channel, they just said, no, it's too finished. Incredible. Because they were looking program for this year's celebration of independence. Oh, it made me think that this year celebration independence is the birthday of 1,000 years of the death of Hugo Simbergin. He died exactly 100 years ago. So I tell you this detail by passing.
Yeah, important detail.
Yeah. Et voilà.
Someone wants to say something? Peter?
Anyway, thank you. It was wonderful to see all the beautiful film now for the first time on the screen. And thank you for the audience for watching. Thank you for the questions. And thank you for the comment about having a new vision on the film. That's one point we want to stress on the festival. Do not follow any rules. Don't believe what the teachers say. They are so boring always. So just watch movies, watch people working on the movies. And thank you.
People, thanks to